are you?
I am Battlefield.
What's up gamers, welcome back to Joystick Journey, this is Vlad and today we're diving deep into the dumpster fire that is Battlefield 2042.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yep, you heard me right. This game promised us the world and delivered, well, a steaming pile of crap. So grab your popcorn because we're about to rip this game a new one. Let's get this shit show started. Alright, so let's start with the hype train that derailed faster than my New Year's resolutions. EA and DICE hyped the shit out of this game, promising revolutionary gameplay, next-gen graphics and an immersive experience.
Meanwhile,
We got what? A half-baked mess that felt more like a beta than a finished game. Remember those epic trailers? Yeah, those were more misleading than a politician's campaign promises. The actual game looked nothing like the trailers. It's like they showed us a gourmet meal and served us a microwave burrito instead. I mean, what the fuck, EA? Did you spend all your fucking budget on marketing this shit and forgot to finish the damn game?
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
This brings me to discussing the glitches and bugs. Holy hell, man. This game is buggier than a New York City apartment. We're talking invisible enemies, guns not firing, and crashes that make you want to throw your controller to the screen. And let's not forget the servers. Trying to get into a game was like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Half the time you would get disconnected and the other half you would be lagging so bad you'd think you're playing on a dial-up. People were pissed, and rightfully so. What the fuck? We paid good money for this and instead of a good Battlefield game we got a bug-ridden mess. Now, onto the lack of content and innovation. Battlefield 2042 was supposed to be a fresh, exciting take on the series, but instead it felt like they just recycled old ideas and slapped a new coat of paint on it. The modes were uninspired and the whole thing just felt stale.
what the hell are you?
I am Battlefield.
I mean, come on, how many times can we play Conquest before we start losing our fucking minds? In the 4th or 5th game, I lost my fucking head, man. They promised dynamic weather and environmental destruction that would blow our minds, but did we get it? Nah, we only got a couple of tornadoes that were more annoying than game-changing.
What do you mean by that?
Oh wow, a tornado, how original. It's like they ran out of ideas and said, fuck it, just throw in a twister.
Relax.
Speaking of creativity, let's talk about the gunplay and mechanics of this shit, because Battlefield games are known for their solid shooting mechanics, but Battlefield 2042 missed the mark fucking completely, man. The guns felt like pea shooters, the hit detection was all over the place, and the recoil was more unpredictable than my fucking ex. It's like trying to control a firehouse on full blast. What the fuck were they thinking? Players were losing their shit over this. It's Battlefield, not Nerf war. Fuck it, just get your act together, EA. And then we have the mother of all fuck-ups, the pay-to-win and microtransactions, because it's EA. They just couldn't resist shoving their greedy hands into our pockets.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. I'll knock the fuck out you.
They stuffed the game with microtransactions that made it more like a mobile game than a AAA title. You want a cool skin? That will be $20 fucking. You want a decent weapon? Better give me some fucking cash if you do. It's like they designed the game to milk us for every fucking last penny we've got, man.
I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
And like, seriously, EA, this isn't fucking Fortnite. We shouldn't have to pay extra just to enjoy the damn game. I mean, at least Fortnite is free. What's your excuse? Therefore, the community was furious. Players felt like they were being nickel and dimed at every turn. And so did I. And honestly, can you blame us?
Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
This brings me to discussing the map design. Battlefield 2042's maps are a fucking disaster, man. They're either too big, too small, or just plain fucking boring. There's no balance, no strategy, just a clusterfuck of chaos.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And don't get me started on the spawn points. You either spawn in the middle of nowhere or right in front of the fucking enemy. It's like they wanted us to suffer. Players were tearing their hair out over this. Good map design is crucial in a shooter, and Battlefield 2042 just didn't deliver. Not at all. But wait, there is more than just the map. Let's not forget about the vehicles. Battlefield games are known for their epic vehicle warfare, but in 2042 it was just a fucking mess. Tanks felt like paper, helicopters were impossible to control, and the vehicle balance was non-fucking existent, man. Like, really, flying a helicopter? Forget about it. It's like trying to pilot a drunk fucking pigeon. You will get used to just crashing and burning every fucking time when you jump into a helicopter, so if you're still playing this game, no worries. Players were fed up. Vehicles are supposed to add depth and strategy, but here they just added a sense of frustration and pissed so many players off. And now we come to player retention. Battlefield 2042's player base dropped faster than a balloon full of lead. People were bailing left and right because, frankly, the game just sucked.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Once the game was out, the reviews were fucking brutal, man.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Ugh! Get it away from me, man!
Steam, Reddit, Twitter, everywhere basically you looked, players were roasting EA and DICE, and honestly they deserved every fucking bit of it. I wasn't doing YouTube back then, but I didn't forget about them. I got you, EA. Let me just piss in your game a little bit. Now you would think that with all of this backlash, EA would be busting their asses to fix the game, but no. The post-launch support was slower than a sloth on tranquilizers. Patches came out at a snail's pace, and half the time they didn't even fix the major issues, maybe just adding some extra. Like, oh great, they fixed a minor bug that nobody gave a shit about. Meanwhile, the major issues were left fucking untouched, man. It's like they were putting fucking band-aids on a bullet wound, man. Hey EA, maybe if you spent less time counting your microtransaction money and more time fixing your fucking games, you wouldn't be in this damn mess in the first place, okay? So what can we learn from the downfall of Battlefield 2042? Well, for starters, don't overhype your game if it's not fucking ready. Next, don't fill it with fucking bugs and glitches. And for the love of all that is holy, man, don't turn it into a pay-to-win shit show, man. That's fucking disgusting. Battlefield 2042 could have been great, but it fell flat on its face. It's a lesson in what not to do when releasing a game. Let's hope EA and DICE learned from this and do better next time, because honestly, we really deserve better, and the money deserves better.
What do you mean by that?
In the meantime, in my opinion, there are plenty of other games out there that actually deliver on their promises, so if you're looking for a good time, you might want to look elsewhere. Battlefield 2042 is not the place.
Okay.
Therefore, that's it for today's downfall, guys. What did you think of this game when it first launched? Did you have a similarly shitty experience, or was it somehow even worse? Because better, I don't think it was. Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more gaming content. Until then, I was Vlad, your host, as you all know, and I'll see you next time. But not in this fucking shit game.